As Karnataka suffers from massive political crisis, yet again, the lake in the city, in fact, of Bengaluru caught fire and burned for more than 5 hours. A part of the Varthur lake caught fire, emitting thick plumes of smoke, which could be seen from 2 kilometers away. India Today reached the spot where the fire personnel appeared helpless in trying to control the flames. The fire of the lake destroyed more than 20 acres of land and many nests of the birds during the breeding season. Activist Jagdish Reddy said that this was another black day in the history of the Varthur lake. In March 2017, the lake had caught fire when miscreants burned garbage near the lake. Then in January 2018, the Bengaluru lake shot up in flames. The Bengaluru lake has caught fire more than 11 times in 2018 alone. If this is not a civic emergency, then for all the MLAs of the BJP and the Congress right now resorts, what could be?
Now, when the Bengaluru lake caught fire a few years ago, that is when people understood that something is terribly wrong with our ecosystem, especially with our lakes. Now, we are in an area on the outskirts of Bengaluru, and this is the Varthur lake. And just show you what's really happening over here. Residents tell us that for the past 3 to 4 hours, this lake has been literally on fire. There you can see it started at one point. It is actually spreading. I'm actually going to speak to some of the residents to find out, what really started this, because if you can clearly see, it's not just the lake on fire, but a lot of birds, the ecosystem itself that is being destroyed and being affected right over here. In fact, we have with me Mr. Jagdish Reddy, who has been a lake activist. He's also a lake warden in this particular area. Mr. Reddy, we have spoken about this issue a lot of times. What really is happening over here today?
Today is another black day in the history of Varthur Lake. We could see a lot of flora and fauna and a lot of biodiversity has been lost here and burnt out because of the apathy from the government angle. So we've been working on this, Nolan. I think as I remember, last 5 years at least we have been talking about this. So I'm working from last 15 years and born brought out of this area. Every day it feels painful to me. See my lake where I used to swim, I used to fish, I used to use this water for irrigation. Now I can't even step into this lake. A lot of people depend on this lake yet and for irrigation and for the other dependencies, but still there is no action from the government's end.
Okay, let me go across to my colleague Nolan Pinto, who is joining me for more on this story. Nolan, it's something that me and you also have been talking about quite a few times with a very alarming frequency. It just doesn't seem that people, the politicians and the people in power care, do they?
Ankit, if they really cared what the National Green Tribunal had stated a long time back to do, they would have done. But this has not happened. Now, Siddaramaia's time, I remember, when he was the Chief Minister, the NGT had lambasted them so much. Then over here, you had the expert committee report, which came out with short-term plans, immediate plans, medium-term, long-term plans. Everything is out there, Ankit. The government does not need to do anything. Your experts from civil society, from Indian Institute of Science have already told them, please do this. That's it. You only have to follow these rules. But none of the politicians, be it the BJP, JDS and the Congress who have been in power in the state of Karnataka, have bothered. Basically, it's care to hoots to keep our lakes safe. And that is one of the reasons why we see this. What happened yesterday in Varthur is because of the garbage that floats into the particular lake from the upstream lake. You're talking about Varthur. So from Bengaluru to Varthur, you're talking about chemical effluents, you're talking about sewage. You have a concoction of everything in the lake. You think about it, you name it, and it's there in the lake. And that is why it keeps burning.
A deadly concoction there which keeps burning. Now, Nolan, thank you so much at this point of time for joining me. We'll come back to you for more.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.